I have been struggling pretty much this whole week because I got sick again. Don't know how or from who, and I've already missed 3 days of work, which I can't really afford to miss work at this point. So I for sure am gonna have to use some of my PTO to cover the missed days so that my paycheck's not too low, but I don't have that much PTO left. So it's just like I feel like it's always a struggle for me because it's like I don't want to have to choose between being able to like afford, I don't know. It's like I feel like I always have to use my PTO for like being sick versus actually fun personal time, like going on vacation. So it's like hard for me to really enjoy it. I also have a lot more bills that I have to pay. So it's like I can't afford for my paychecks to be less than a certain amount, which I calculated it already. My paychecks every 2 weeks have to be at least $850, I believe, after taxes. So it's like for it to be that much after taxes is like probably have to make over $1,000 every 2 weeks. So yeah, that is kind of can feel frustrating for anyone who's just I mean, it's just adult stuff when you are an adult and you work a full-time job and you gotta pay bills. It's just like, and then you get sick. It's just like, I feel like I'm not ready to go back to work tomorrow, to be quite honest. Like, I've spent this whole day coughing up my lung, it feels like, just about, but I can't afford to miss any more days of work. So we're just gonna tough it out. At least I only have to get through 2 days, and then hopefully I can rest and relax. But I honestly didn't rest that much today anyways, which I don't know. But yeah, just as an adult in general, well, being sick isn't fun regardless, but it's also just so much harder. And I can't imagine like being a parent and being sick because like you still have to take care of your children. And I even think back to like my mom growing up. I only remember my mom being really sick maybe once or twice, but I remember one time my mom was like really, really sick. Me and my sisters were still really young. I want to say we were living in either Colorado or Texas at the time. I want to say Colorado. And in Colorado, I was like 6, 7. So I just remember my mom was like throwing up. She sounded horrible. And she was really, really sick. And me and my sisters like didn't know what to do because obviously my mom was going through, and I want to say we had to take her. She ended up having to go to the hospital, I think. And yeah, but the fact that it's like when you're a parent and you get sick, you still have the responsibility of caring for your children. Like, moms truly don't get a day off. And I feel like, especially if you're a single mom and you don't have any help outside of you, it's just like, that's hard. I feel like if you at least have like a spouse or a mom or parents that could help, watch kids if you are sick or need time to like recover. But just in general, no one wants to be sick. No one, like, I hate not feeling well. I hate having to miss work. Like, I hate having to miss work in general, but if I have to miss work, I don't want to have to miss work because I'm sick. You know, it's like you're missing work, but you're still miserable. It's like if I'm gonna have to miss work, I would rather miss work to do something fun, not to be at home all day, not feeling well, hardly can breathe, coughing up a storm. You know, that's all. I mean, mm, just like, I don't know. Also, I was talking to some of my friends about this the other last week about how healthcare is such a scam. Like, I don't even want to go to like urgent care anymore unless I feel like I'm absolutely dying and need like medication, which honestly half the time I've been to urgent care, they've done absolutely nothing to help me, and they just tell me basically what I already know. Like, they're not giving me any new information. But let me tell you why actually healthcare is the biggest scam. Basically, I saw this guy on TikTok share how he had gone to the hospital and he had gotten the initial bill. Let me set up. This is a slightly better angle, or maybe this one. But he had gotten his bill and he didn't have the insurance information at the time, so he had gave them the bill without the insurance, and the bill was like $600. So he's thinking, oh well, if I give my insurance, it should decrease how much I owe, right? So he gets a new bill with his insurance, and tell me why he said his new bill was $1,300, over twice as much as it was without insurance. It's like, how is it that without insurance, he's only charged $600? With insurance, he's now paying $1,300 out of pocket. And just like, and the gag is you are already paying per month a lot of money to have insurance, right? So it's like, what are you paying insurance for if you're still paying more out of pocket after? Like, isn't having insurance supposed to make healthcare cheaper for you? Instead of making it cheaper, it makes it more expensive. A scam. A whole scam. And then, like, medical billing is so just like, it's honestly so corrupt. And so many people are being scammed by hospitals. I remember someone saying, like, she was given ibuprofen when she gave birth in a hospital, and they charged her $600 for ibuprofen. Like, you can get a $2 bottle of ibuprofen from Walmart, and a hospital is charging you $600 for 2 pills. Like, it just is not making sense. And honestly, the medical industry as a whole, I feel like there's got to be some sort of money laundering happening, like probably up at the top. I don't think it's the nurses or the billing people that are doing it. They're just doing their jobs. But someone at the top, the people who own these hospitals, the pharmaceutical companies, they're all money laundering, because we're all paying hundreds of dollars in insurance a year, and we're not seeing really any benefits of that. I remember, so I canceled my insurance at my job because I think I made a video about it last year, how after having insurance, I went to urgent care and I got a bill for like $200 plus. And I was like, wait a second, why am I paying more to go to urgent care with insurance than I was without insurance. It wasn't adding up. It was not clicking, Steven. It was not clicking. So, yeah. I canceled my job's insurance. I do have health insurance. I still don't like going to using it. Because you're still going to be billed. Like, you're billed regardless of anything. It's just, honestly, it's all about money. Anyways, this whole video is just me giving y'all a kind of update. I've made like some other chit chat videos, but they've honestly been kind of bad because I clearly don't feel well. But I'm trying to talk and have like conversations about like these hot topics. So yeah, those videos might not get publicized, but I did film some like chit chat content. Anyways, I need to get rest, but it's been kind of hard for me to, on account of coughing every like 5 minutes. I don't know. I feel very thrown off this week, and I think it really was like, one, I wasn't expecting to be sick. I mean, I guess you can't plan to get sick, but I wasn't thinking I was gonna be like sick at all. And like I said, as an adult, like being sick is such a major inconvenience, not only for because of, you know,